Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mr. Rodriguez for your math/writing activity. So I'm taking out my journal to do something for math. But before I start, I must put my name, and I'm using these markers that somebody gave to me that have, this one has a scent of blackberry, and I wanted to use them. I don't know who gave them to me, but it was a nice gift. Today I'm going to use some stickers that you can get pretty much anywhere. 99-cent store sells them as well. And I'm going to create with these stickers a picture using shapes. Today I'm going to use just a rectangle or a few rectangles and circles. So your mom or dad, if they work at the office, might have these, or if they're a teacher, that would be neat. But not everybody carries them. So you have these labels and you have these. So what I want to do is I want to create a picture. I want to create a picture to show you what you can do. Okay? And I'm also going to use these. So I wrote my name, if you see, Mr. Rodriguez, and I'm going to stick them up here. The first thing I'm going to do is create a tree. To create a tree, I'm going to create 2 trees, to be very honest. I'm going to use these 2 labels in the vertical way. And I'm going to use my brown marker to help me highlight what is considered the trunk of the tree. Okay? And I'm going to just scribble a little bit because I don't want to waste the color of these markers unless they're brand new. So what I did is I traced around with the brown marker, which is chocolate, around the label, and I kind of scribbled on top of it. Okay? Trees have what color leaves? Are they blue? No. Are they yellow? When they turn in the fall. Are they red? Only in the fall. But what is the color that we see on the leaves this time of the year of spring? Green. So I'm going to use green circles. And I'm going to create an illustration or an image that can make you think, this looks like a tree. Some trees have lighter color leaves, so I'm going to do that with this other kind of green. Still gonna need a few. And I'm gonna put as much as I can. And I'm sorry I can't let you see it because I don't have that kind of advanced camera that some people have that they use on YouTube. This is my laptop and I'm not going to mess it up. And I think it works for me this way. Make it work whichever way it does for you. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect, but Make sure that the message is clear. So, I made one with dark green, and I made another tree with lighter green. And if you see the circle, it's because this kind of sticker is supposed to go onto anything that has a hole first. So I'm going to cover it now, and now you don't see a hole. See? So what should I draw here? What should I write here? That's up to you, because I have rectangles and circles. I want to use my grape color marker, and I'm going to write trees are circle and rectangles. They don't have to be, but in this picture they are. So you saw what I wrote. This is kind of what you will be doing in kindergarten and first grade. Okay? And when we get back to the classroom, then I'll teach you how to keep space in between words. That's really important, but that is not something I'm going to be doing right now, because this is more of a math than a writing lesson. And I just wanted to make sure that you would understand that you can use anything, even sticking labels, you can use to illustrate your picture. So, going back to what I did yesterday or the day before, I wrote my house. I left a space here. I drew rectangles, squares, triangles, circles, okay? But I also used the word box in the first lesson on Monday. So this one wasn't so bad. But this is where you need to get to. I don't need you to get to now. That's when you get to probably first grade, second grade. They would like to see this. So you're ahead of the game. If you're a person who loves to write, you can come to this point, but it's going to take you a little bit of time, all right? You can make mistakes, because in writing, everything doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You can make mistakes, and it's allowed. So for today, you need to write your name. You need to use some kind of drawing. It doesn't have to be labels. I happen to use labels because I have a bunch of them, okay? But other people don't have it, so I don't want to force you to do it the way I did it, okay? The other thing is, you have to write what you are drawing. You know that every time I go and sit with you and you draw something, I say, so what did you draw in this picture? And you tell me, and I write it down. Well, I started with you this week with a word. Then I went with a phrase. And now I'm going with a sentence. Why? Because it takes time. It's not something that you can just, ta-da, snap your fingers and go. But I think that if you do like to write, if you do like to draw, say like Jazara, Kayleen, Ruth, Christian, Jared, there are many more like Nicholas and Amir. When you draw, you are saying a message, but it would be beautiful to see the letters as well. It doesn't have to be perfect letters. It's whatever letters you know for this. So if I say tree, I should write a T. Maybe I can't say trees, but I can write a T and a S because that's the first letter and the last letter. I don't have to write the word R, but I can write the letter R. Circles, maybe I'll write an S, but if I remember that circles is with a C, I can write a C. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be exactly the way I have it. But this is what you're going to do today in your journal. You can add more details. You can make the red ones look like apples. You can make the yellow ones look like, I wonder what fruit is yellow. Bananas. You can make them half moon and make them bananas. If you have orange, then you can make oranges. All right? So, have a good time. Use your creativity. And remember, we'll be viral tomorrow on Google Meet. And I hope to see you. I miss you. Have a great day. Bye.